Guys, thanks for watching Keep Calm and Game On. In this episode, we're playing some more Darkest Depths. We're just going to jump in. I'm going to give some feedback because I love giving the developer feedback on just ideas I have. Sometimes they're good ideas, sometimes they're not so great ideas, but I like to point out glitches and stuff, and we just kind of play and spitball as we play because this game's in early access, and the developer, he takes a lot of the criticism and feedback, and he sometimes tries to put it into the game. Other times he's tried to put things in the game and they just didn't work right, but he does take the feedback, and he does... He takes a lot of player feedback, so that is one thing I really like. With that being said, this is made by one guy. You know, this is just a one-man team. And I have to remind myself a lot of times about that because I'm like, yo, put this in the game. You should put this in the game. And then other people in like the Discord server that were chatting, and they're like, dude, he's one guy. Slow it down, bro. Slow it down. But anyway, I'm just going to refresh my webcam just to make sure everything's synced up real quick. Let me turn that off, turn it back on. And okay, we're going to try to jump in, and hopefully my computer can handle it, because there has been a lot of optimization with this newest update. So I'm hoping my computer doesn't crash, because sometimes I have it crash when I'm streaming this game. But these are the guns I've unlocked currently. So about 4 of them. So we're just going to hit new game, jump in, and we're going to spitball ideas, give some feedback. I did share this stream link in the Discord for the game. So if anybody from the Discord is watching and wants to give some feedback, feel free to drop some comments. Then I will share this video with the developer later, and you can kind of go back and watch and see your comments live as they happen. But I'm going to leave the art style just on the default for right now. I'm going to pick up the bounce gun. Cal Gilmore, how's it going, man? Shout out to Cal Gilmore, guys. You should follow his channel because he's actually the developer of this game. So if you want to get updates from him on his channel, make sure you go and subscribe to him. Okay, so we're just going to walk through here. Now this is a new kind of triangle shape. I like that a lot. I think I recommended in the Discord channel to kind of put some like a light bar kind of on the front, because I think that would be more visible. But because there's kind of a light, I'll show you in a second. There's like a light bar around the sides like this. I was thinking if that was kind of in the front, it would be easier to see. But he said he's going to like tweak some light settings, so it should be easier to see regardless. But that was just one idea I had. Let me see. Let me take out these dudes real quick. Oh my God. I'm used to playing on a bigger monitor. This is this is a little small. Okay, so let me just take these dudes out real quick. Another glitch that I've come across, let me see if I can find it, is these one-handed, let me see. Not these guys. They kind of just stand there, like they get stuck on the floor and they kind of just twerk. Like, I don't know if you could see that. They just kind of like twerk and they don't move. I'm assuming that's a glitch. I don't think they're supposed to do that. But yeah, it seems like it's only on those enemies with like the little one arm. They just like always get stuck in the floor or like stuck in wherever they're hanging out, and they just kind of stand there and bob. And I've even just kind of watched them for a couple seconds, and then sometimes they'll just disappear entirely, and I don't even shoot them. I'm assuming that's the glitch. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. But it seems to only happen with those enemy types with, like, the small ones with, like, the one arm. Because this guy, he's kind of doing his thing the right way. And those guys jump around. Also, I love the pots. See, I heard the gold sound, like I'm picking up gold, but I didn't see the gold. And that's an issue I kind of brought up in the Discord earlier. See, look, he's kind of doing his twerky thing again, but he's just stuck. And then he kind of moves around, but it looks like his feet are like stuck on the floor. I'm assuming that's a glitch. Like, I don't think that's supposed to happen. Maybe I'm wrong. But like when I run into the pots, like I'll hear the gold sound, and I'm assuming it's because I pick up the gold right away. But it's like I think I picked it up right away. But also, I think I brought up that the spread on this gun is a little wide. I don't know if that got tweaked in the update. I still kind of feel like it's a little wide. Because like the bullets on the right and left, well, I guess the top and bottom too, I feel like those don't even hit enemies unless you're like right up close. And you got to be like really close. But I don't know, maybe it did get tweaked. That's how a lot of their logic is controlled by their animations. It's stuck in a jumping loop. Okay. So it is kind of a glitch. All right. But yeah, I'm sure you're aware of it. I just want to bring it up. Okay, so let me see if I could find some gold. I did kind of recommend that the gold to be a little bit brighter because I like seeing gold when I pick it up. It just makes me feel happy when I know I'm like picking up gold. So he said he might try to make it a little bit brighter. But let's go through this door. Like I really like the light beam though. I like how that looks. But oh, whoa, what's that coming from? What? Okay, we're gonna go to the next room. Oh Lord. Okay, let me just kill this dude. That actually came through the door. I was not expecting that. I really like the death sounds too. It seems like there's a lot more death kill sounds now. Like every enemy seems a little bit different. Because before they were all the same. You'd kill an enemy and it would sound exactly like the same as everybody else. But now they kind of each have their own. Well, I don't know if they have their. Everyone has a different one, but I definitely hear some variation with that. So I like that. So like there's a piece of gold. Now look, let me see how close I can get before it attracts to me. See, it just goes so fast. I feel like it needs to be a little bit slower or something. Cause like I'll pick it up, cause sometimes there'll be like all of these orbs kind of clustered together, and then the gold is kind of just not visible because I guess it's clustered in with the other stuff. And then I just pick it up and I'm like, I heard a gold sound. I didn't see the gold. Again, it's not a big deal, but I do like, having the feeling of actually picking the gold up and being able to see it. But that's just, that's a small thing. It's not, like I said, it's not a deal breaker or anything. Something I prefer to see. But a lot more levels have been added as well. Let me take these dudes out. So let me see if I could kill these guys. Pick up all this. Got my jump increased. Performance is definitely better as well. Oh, I'm about to die. Holy crap. So I just feel like this gun isn't that great because the spread is still so like wide. And I know you can hit the alternate fire button and it just focuses the spread, but that runs out over time, then you have to recharge it. If like the bullets were just grouped together a bit more. Because like if you look at the gun barrels, they're like this, right? I feel like the bullet should like kind of fit that same position as the guns, where it's like the barrels are like this, but the bullets shoot out like this. Doesn't really make sense. But, that's just me. And I'm dead. Should we try it again? I've yet to complete a dungeon, mainly because I'm always just running around looking at stuff, not paying attention to my health bar. Okay, so let's go. I also made a suggestion about possibly in the future, like having a different game mode, maybe called Weapons Master mode, or like Gun Master, or One and Gun, something like this, where basically in the starting room, this is the starting room, like in the walls or something, or just here, I guess, you could have a bunch of these little doodads here on the floor, but like every gun that you've unlocked, or even guns that you haven't unlocked, I guess just every gun in the game, they would be all visible, but you'd only be able to pick one of them, and then you'd have to kind of complete the entire run using only that gun. Like you wouldn't even have a default weapon. Because now you have your default weapon, which is this, and then you can pick, one other gun that randomly spawns in. But I think if you called it kind of Weapons Master mode, you'd be able to pick just one gun, that's it, pick it up, go through the entire game as long as you can, like get as far as you can using only that one gun. I think that would be fun, because then you can kind of master each weapon and kind of get better. Like if you want to get better with the rocket launcher, you pick the rocket launcher, get as far as you can with the rocket launcher. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. I don't know if it would work great with every gun, because the rocket launcher does have very limited ammo. I've noticed that. So in that case, you might have to have a default weapon, but that was just an idea I threw out there. So let's continue. Also, I don't know why this thing always falls every time I spawn in. There's like a little rock here. And it just falls. I don't know why it does that. I just noticed it. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but again, just nitpicking here. Yeah, the Necromancer Scream is crazy modified. Pig Squeal now. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's go through here. Let's kill these dudes real quick. Let's try not to get killed myself. Totally missed that dude. Also, another idea I threw out there was having like some type of some type of energy shield, either that you can pick up with your left hand and use with any weapon, or maybe just having one gun that has the alternate fire be like some type of shield that attaches to the barrel of the gun that you can use for like a limited amount of time, like maybe 5 seconds at a time. But if you hit it at the right time when a projectile is coming towards you, you can deflect that projectile back in the opposite direction and, hit the guy that threw the projectile at you and just, kind of like in Star Wars, like when you use your lightsaber and you deflect the light like a laser bolt. Kind of like that. Same idea. If you time it right, it'll go back toward the enemy. I think that would be really cool because then you're not always dodging the bullets. Sometimes you could try to get in front of the bullets and then, hit them back toward the enemy. I think that could add a lot to the gameplay. But let me see here. Let's go through here. And that's where we started. But yeah, I really like how that looks with the archway. Let's go to... Okay, so those things are bad. Also... Oh, goodness. 1 second. Let me kill these dudes. I also suggested having some, like, enemy types that are more on the ceilings. Like having some guys, like, walk from the ceiling or hang from the ceiling. Because in all these levels, there's, like, really tall... Well, not all the levels, but in a lot of the levels, like, they have really tall ceilings. And a lot of your gunplay focuses kind of on ground level, kind of in the middle sometimes, but you don't have tons of enemies up toward the top. I mean, you have these weird looking ball things that kind of shoot at you, but other than that, nothing really goes like super high up. And I think it would kind of be cool if you kind of had to look up sometimes to kill some enemies that were just crawling around on the roof, whether it be like spiders or just, hands that come down and try to grab you, or like gun turrets that shoot down. Just something up there, because I feel like that's underutilized space, just having those really big ceilings, but not really having anything on them. But again, I know this is like a one-man development team, so all of this takes a lot of time to do. But, just having some type of enemy up there, just to vary up the gunplay a little bit. Because you have these really tall levels sometimes, but it's all just mainly, on the ground focused. Or kind of mid-air focused. But again, you have all that space up there, so... Whoa, I don't know how I jumped up that high. Oh, I see, because these things are coming out of the ground. So let me just try to get my secondary charged back up. Probably going to die here. And then I'm going to take this guy out. Well, I'm trying to take it out. It's not exactly working. There we go. But I'm definitely seeing a lot more room variation, which I like. There's a lot of rooms in the game now. Let me take out these dudes. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I don't remember which way I came from. We're going to try this way. Whoa. Take out this dude real quick. Take out these guys real quick. Is there something spawning these enemies? Because I feel like there's a lot of them. It might just be a lot of them. I'm about to die again. Get up here. Okay, now that's a dead end. Is that where I came from? Oh, I stepped on one of those landmine things. Okay. I'm going to try it again. Oh, it's way too fast. I got you. That rock is funny. It's seriously what tells the game the level is finished building. Oh, okay. I had a feeling that rock was there for something. I just wasn't sure what. You can kind of knock it around, which is cool. So, yeah, I mean, I'm down with the rock. Okay, so let's go through here. See, originally when I recommended like the triangle type shape for the door, what I thought you were going to do is I thought you were going to take this kind of round logo right here and make that into a triangle, like a glowing triangle, kind of like on the Iron Man suits. I think there was some movie with an Iron Man suit where it had like a glowing triangle in the middle of a suit. I thought that's what you were going to do with it, like just have a glowing triangle right there, but it'd be like really bright and it'd either be like green or red or blue depending on if the door was closed. But then you went above and beyond that and you kind of just made this cool triangle archway, which is dope too. But yeah, if you said you're gonna like upgrade the lights so it's more visible, I'm cool with that. Just something to make it, so you've been through that door or that's a door you need to go through. Because again, there's no map, and I know you don't really plan on putting a map. So that light really does help. So let's go through here. Let me turn on my flashlight, actually. The doors are even triangles in the development build. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's go through here. We don't want to step into the poison. Let's take out these guys. I really hate these things. Out of all the enemies in the game, these ball things are my least favorite. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I guess every game needs a really annoying type of enemy. But yeah, I've just never been a fan of those balls things. Okay, we're going through here. I'm going to take out all these baddies. Gonna take them out real quick. Gonna try to buy this. How much? I got 23 coins. And this takes 28, so we can't do that yet. So let's go this way. Also a lot more variation with like just the rooms feel a lot more full, I guess, of just like obstacles and barriers, which is nice. But I really like these kind of stone slabs that are just kind of laying around. Okay, let me take out these dudes. These glitchy dudes that kind of twerk sometimes. Twerking. I'm going to call them twerkers. I'm going to take out the twerkers. Okay, take out those guys. Is this the... I think we go this way. The lights are there in the development build. Okay. Go through here. And sometimes you'll come across just rooms that are pretty much empty for the most part, which I also like. Well, okay, I guess this isn't so empty. But I have came across rooms that are just pretty much empty. And they're just kind of like ways to get to the next door. But it does kind of break up the action a little bit. Because when you go through every door and it's just like in-your-face action all the time, it can get a little, overwhelming. But when you have kind of these slow areas where it's just kind of like, just a long hallway or something, you kind of just like catch your breath, take your time, and then get to the next spot. I do appreciate that. Let me take out these dudes. Take them out, take them out, take them out. That's a cool little alcove. And I have noticed that they're like some of the bigger levels, like they have kind of different areas to them. Like there's kind of a long corridor here, and then it kind of opens up into a wider space. And that, I really, really like that. Because before it was like either just a really big level with some doors in it, or like a small level with some doors in it. And now it's kind of like a nice mix, and it feels like these are kind of more a level instead of just a room. Let me take these dudes out real quick. But yeah, I'm like, I hear the coin sound effect, but again, I think the coins just aren't as visible as they need to be, and then they just attract to you so fast that you don't even get like a chance to see what you're picking up. And I kind of just like being able to, see what I need to pick up from a distance so I can kind of go and grab it. But I think that can just be easily fixed by like just making them a little bit brighter, or, not having them attract to you as fast, and maybe not have the attracting distance be as long. Like still attract to you, but instead of like 6 feet away, like cut that in half. So you have to get, a little bit closer, but you don't have to be right on top of it. That type of thing. So let me see. Am I supposed to go up there? No, that's just a random. Oh, there's something up there. Oh, wait. No, I think I came from this door. So I think we go down through this door probably. Going through here. And also I had a suggestion of like some of the walls, like these archways, kind of like having, well, I know some of them have bars across them, but like having them be black and then like some just beady little eyes like in the darkness. And then when you go get too close, like a hand reaches out, tries to grab you or something, like 2 big arms with like claws. Because that could be fun, having to like shoot that to get those away from you. Or kind of like in Skyrim when you come across like a room that's kind of empty, but then you see like a sarcophagus, and then like a skeleton kind of slowly sits up and starts attacking you. Kind of that same idea. Having some stuff in the walls that can kind of kill you too. Let's go through here. We may have already gotten... No, I think this is a room we haven't been to yet. Okay, let me just take these dudes out. Try to take these dudes out anyway. Probably my favorite type of enemy in the game that I've came across are these flying mage guys, these necromancer dudes. I feel like they're a really well-balanced challenge because they kind of go back and forth, so you can't always hit them with your secondary weapon if your secondary fire is a little bit slower than your primary fire. And they take some hit points to kill, so they kind of feel like mini bosses in a way. But those are definitely my favorite enemies in the game that I've come across. I think we're probably supposed to go down there. But let's... Do I got jump boots? I think I picked up jump boots and I didn't even realize. So jump boots are cool because you can kind of, whenever you jump, it kind of leaves an explosion behind you. So I guess if you get close enough to an enemy and you jump, it'll kind of, that'll kind of give damage to the enemy. So that's kind of a melee attack in a way. The flyers in the next build, I get you were saying, yeah, they also spawn enemies. Yeah, I have noticed that like the mage guys spawn enemies. So what I'll do is I usually try to take out those mages first because I know if I don't, they're just going to keep spawning. So I try to take those guys out first. And again, I know you're kind of working on like the color variation with the enemies. I think that'll definitely help kind of break things up a bit too. Because right now they're all kind of the same color from what I can tell. Maybe they vary a little bit. But, if like some of them were like a bright green, well, maybe not. Well, like, a green color and then a red color and then a blue color. And each of those colors would kind of indicate, how powerful they are. Like, oh, the red guys do the most damage, so I want to take those out first, so on and so forth. I know you're kind of experimenting with that, but, I think that'll definitely add some variation if you do implement that in a upcoming update. Now, this thing that's flying around me, I wasn't paying attention to what it said that was. I don't know if it's like a shield or whatever. I'm not a big fan of it because it kind of makes me dizzy when it just goes around your character. Like, honestly, I find it really annoying that it's just going around. I can't remember what that thing's called. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that. Now, if this orb thing was to like maybe float, maybe in the top right hand corner, kind of like the shoulder cannons, kind of have it be like a shoulder cannon, but it kind of just like float in the corner. That would be a lot better, I think. It wouldn't be as distracting, but when it just kind of goes around in a circle, it just, I don't like it. Maybe some people don't mind it, but yeah, I find it super distracting. I'm going to go down here. Take out these guys. Take out this dude first. Try to take out this dude. Oh, I'm going to fall in the lava. Okay. I might die. Come on. Nope. I'm going to die. There we go. Okay. Let me just back up a little. Pick my targets. Trying to hit him with that. There we go. Grab this health potion real quick. I did see the coin at that point. I saw the coin there. For the longest time, I didn't realize how I was getting coins, though, because, like, I kept hearing the little, like, coin sound effect. I'm like, am I getting the coins from, like, the orbs? Because they just grouped together so much, and then they kind of attract at the same speed. I think if they were just, it's different speed, attraction speeds, maybe a little bit brighter, that'd help. But, okay, let me grab this. Was there a door over here? I can't remember. Nope, that is a dead end. Oh, Lord. Okay, we got that. I think maybe we're supposed to go over here. Also, in these, like, big rooms, maybe you could put, like, well, I guess you got the jump thing. So I was going to say maybe bridges, kind of like cool-looking bridges in between some things. Like, if there's, like, a long gap or something, have, like, maybe a small bridge, like a rope bridge or something. But again, I guess it's not that necessary because you do have the ability to like double jump and, kind of like sprint jump. So not a big deal, but kind of bridges would be cool. Just kind of a cool environmental thing to look at. So we got the Seeker again. I'm going to change it to my favorite. I'm going to go with the dark because I love using my flashlight. I'm so used to it that it'll just blurs together. I see what you're saying about the coins, though. Yeah, it just kind of, just like a different speed and a little bit brighter, something like that. Okay, so we're going. Oh Lord, let me just take out that dude real quick. But yeah, I still like going in the dark mode and using my flashlight. Love this flashlight. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, no, we're not. No, we are not. Take out the twerker real quick. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Take out that dude. Take out that. Oh, how'd the mages get back? Okay, I don't think I killed him. Whoa, buddy. Okay, I'm about to die. Grab all this real quick. All right. Okay. And then these rooms here, like, I am always falling into this green acid. Because, like, I try to get up onto that one, but I very rarely succeed. So it's like I always hit the acid and I just try to run through the acid as fast as I can. So maybe some of these rooms need to have like maybe a lower first pedestal that you can jump onto. Because whenever there's long rooms with like acid, I find myself just falling, and it's just faster to just run through the acid than to try to hop back onto, you know, the pedestals and ledges. It's just easier to just run through it. So maybe that needs to be tweaked a little bit, because if you kind of miss that first jump, it just throws off the entire run through that corridor. Okay, so let me get that. We're gonna go with the. Let's see what else we got. We got cell shading, old school, autumn, comic book, bold, natural dark. Natural dark still a little bit too bright. I'm gonna go perfect dark again. Turn on our flashlight. Okay, let's go through here. Looks like we got ourselves a big room. Take out these dudes real quick. Oh, man. Right, all right, all right. Probably shouldn't have wasted my rocket on those little dudes. Let's get up here. Enemies probably going to spawn. Yep. Oh, boy. You want to challenge, guys. Play dark mode with your flashlight if you really want to challenge. I'm just saying. Oh, there we go. We got a different gun. Scatter gun. I'm going to go with the comic book one. I like this filter too. Right, go through here. And again, I still think the spread on this thing is just still a little bit too wide, but I might be the only one that thinks that, but because it's like when 80% of your projectiles from the gun don't even hit the enemy, I feel like it's kind of pointless. And I know it's probably meant to be used like at really close range, but even then, even at a close range, like you still miss a lot of the time with it. And I'm dead. Respawning. In the next build, also the sound effects will actually match with slow-mo effects. Oh, fancy. I like that. Okay. 1 second. This thing's popping up. Okay, get rid of that. Notifications are always popping up on my computer. Okay, pick up this again. Right. Let's go through here. You think they'll come through the door? Can I lead them backward? No, I think they'll just stop there. Okay. All right. Also, I don't know if there's any plans to put like a minigun in the game. I don't know if there is a minigun, but that would kind of be cool. You know, just to kind of like you hold it down and it slowly speeds up, and like the longer you hold it, like, you know, the faster it goes. Like, I think that would be dope. Again, I haven't unlocked every gun in the game, I don't think, so maybe that's already in there. But like a minigun would be pretty cool. That aim assist is way too high. What do you mean? Oh, like with the the like with the what do you call it? Like the aim assist. Hello, Twerker. Like the aim assist with the rockets, or the Twerker dude. Oh Lord. Oh my Lord. Grab all that. Aim assist. That build in that build is insane. Okay. Oh, I think this is one of the levels you... No, maybe this wasn't it. I do like these levels kind of with like the cool thing in the middle. And then kind of the corridor in between. I like that. I like those enemies too that throw the rocks. Reminds me of... There's like an enemy in the Left 4 Dead games that are very similar. They kind of like pick up crap and throw it at you. Reminds me of those, which I was a big fan of those in that game. Grab this real quick. See, it's almost pointless to use this gun at a distance. You got to be like right up in their face, and then you still miss a lot of the time. But come on, buddy. Got him. Little twerker's like, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. That guy's dead. See, if there were enemies up here, like, spiders or something, I could, be shooting up there, as well as focusing on the guys down here, bobbing and weaving, projectiles coming up top. I still got to shoot them. And instead of like just having a static turret just shooting you, if there were enemies that crawled around up there, you kind of have to bob and weaving, using more of your, your sprinting, your sprint jump mechanic, your wall running, because you kind of have to get up there and get those enemies too. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to have some enemies up there that shot you that aren't like the one-eyed sphere things. Because man, I mean, some people might like them. I hate those enemies. I hate the one-eyed ball things that just float. Okay, we did. Oh, let me grab this real quick. We got a one up on this. That is a dude. Whoa, wait. What's going on over here? Are those like mages all up in those walls? I didn't even realize that. Okay. I could have just walked past those. I wouldn't even known. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to try to take them out anyway. I did suggest some like things up in alcoves that kind of shot you. I didn't realize those guys were up there. I thought they were statues for a second. Oh yeah, statues. I think I did suggest kind of like statues that you could put in the game. Just random statues of enemies, just like big though, like that take up the entire room. Like you see how this kind of big obelisk thing is in the center? Like if you just had a giant statue of like an enemy that just filled the entire room, but it didn't hit you, just a giant stone statue. I think that would be dope. That'd be really cool. You could even have the statue correspond with like the enemy that's in the room. Like if you come across a room like this, there's a giant mage statue in the middle, and then you have like mages only in that room. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of play with it. Take out this guy real quick. Like, do these guys, I guess, are these mages even spawning anything, or are they just trying to kill me? How am I going to get back up there? That's the question. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. I'm almost dead. Maybe we shouldn't try to kill those mages. We're just going to continue. Probably turn my flashlight on. Now loot an enemy and let go of the mouse. Loot an enemy and let go of the mouse. Look at enemy and let go of the mouse. Oh, is there like, is there aim? Oh, like, are the bullets like attracting to the enemy even if I'm like not super pointing at the enemy, or is that what you mean by aim assist? Grab that real quick. Okay. Let's continue. Probably going to spawn right here. Yep. Okay, all right, all right. Really like the way the explosions look. Oh, an idea I had for maybe an upgrade or an item is, you know how you kind of have jump boots now? You could make some boots, like acid boots, that would allow you to kind of walk through the acid. So like if there's a power up in the acid, and if you had acid boots, you could just kind of walk through it and you wouldn't have to worry about it. That could be something you could put into the game. You know, just have a bunch of different boots. Also gravity boots, which would kind of be like a jetpack, where you like hold down, you know, the jump button and it would just, you know, make you go up, but then you kind of slowly go back down. So you couldn't spam it because it would have to kind of recharge. Like the jetpack in No Man's Sky. That's kind of the same effect as that. I don't know if you've ever played No Man's Sky, but underrated gem in my opinion. Yeah, your cursor is pulled toward the nearest enemy to make it easier, and for control, you can't disable it in settings. Okay. Yeah, I haven't used the controller yet. I know you did kind of put that update in. You did put controller support in with this new update. I haven't tried it with controller yet. That's where we came from. Let's go this way. That's a dead end. Pots just disappeared. Let's go this way. Also like these grates. Like I know some of them have fire that come through. If some of them were just kind of like dark, and then, you know, you had again some eyes popping, and if you walked over them, an arm comes out and tries to grab you or something, you know? Or maybe like a snake comes out or something. Some kind of, I don't know, some kind of creature comes out and tries to hit you. I think that would be cool. Okay, let's get busy now. Those guys are toast. Oh, buddy. And I'm going to be toast in a second. So, does the rocket launcher need energy even for the primary weapon as well? Because I know every gun needs energy for the secondary weapon. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Even the primary weapon needs energy for that one. Which makes sense, because you don't want to, you know, you don't want to spam rockets, because that would make things way too easy. Okay, buddy. Let me just take out these guys real quick. Oh, twerker. We got a twerker. Yeah, okay, I read that. Okay, cool. Cool beans. I don't know if you added a new song, but I like the background music. I feel like it might have been, maybe it is the same song. I feel like maybe it's different now. Feels a little bit more upbeat than what I remember. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I don't know. Shoot it! Shoot it! All right, all right, all right, all right. If you have these things, like these things that go up and down, if you had those on the ceiling and some levels that kind of go down and would squish you, you know, would damage you. I don't know if how hard that would be to pull off with, you know, enemies, because you might run into issues with them like crushing enemies too, but that could be kind of cool. Or maybe in like the long corridors where you kind of have those spinning logs with the spikes on them, you know, maybe having some of these things kind of pop out of the wall, you know, to try to push you off like, you know, you could have like a bridge going through the corridor, and then have those things like coming out of the wall that try to push you off the bridge. Kind of like a gauntlet type thing. You kind of have to make it through the gauntlet to get the next door. Or coming down from the ceiling to try to squish you. You know, I mean, just some ideas. Again, I don't know how hard that would be to actually put into a game. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Oh. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Out of my special. Oh no, come on, grab it. I missed it. Get my energy back up. And I missed it. There we go. Whoa, buddy. Out of energy. Okay, alright, alright, okay, alright. I am almost dead. Oh, and I'm dead. Lifetime gold, almost 7,000. Difficulty was 4. So how does the difficulty go up? Like how does that increase? Does the difficulty increase every time you get to the next, like you level up? Or for every room you go through? Or like how does it gauge the difficulty? So I'm curious about that. The soundtrack is completely different. Play Fortnite is Lou Lewis, new count. Oh, hey, hi Lewis, how you doing? That's what I thought. I thought the soundtrack was different than previous times I played it. I do like it though. I like the music. It was a little bit more hectic and matches game a little bit better. Okay, we got the Seeker. It would be kind of cool if you had just like targets or something like in the walls, just so you could kind of do target practice. Just mess around, you know, just make like the starting room a place you can just mess around a little bit. You can kind of test out your guns. You know what I'm saying? Shoot that rock. How many times can you shoot that rock anyway? Probably disappears eventually. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Did I pick up the gun? I did. All right. Those guys are down. Difficulty scales are often algorithm based on the combos of other things, including time. Okay. It would be kind of cool if every time the difficulty increased, if every time that happened, it like the game would let you know. Like it would say difficulty increased, or you know, level 2, or I don't know, something. You know what I mean? So you'd know when the game was getting harder. Because I know I guess it kind of automatically does it, depending on again what you said, like combos and whatever. But if like the game lets you knew when that happened, I think it would kind of add to the suspense and everything. Because you'd be like, oh dang, like it's gone up. I gotta be more careful now because enemies are gonna be tougher. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't know how you would do it, but you know, just knowing the difficulty is going up as it goes up instead of, you know, you dying and you're like, oh, it turns out I was playing on level 7 difficulty. You know, if it acknowledged when it happened as it happened, I think that would be cool. Because then you'd be told by the game that the game is getting harder. I mean, I guess you could kind of feel if it was getting harder, but if it actually told you when it happened, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that, but I think it would be cool. Let's see here. So we picked up the scattergun. Let's go through here. Come on, buddy. Okay. I like the new gun. I forget what it's called. The one where it kind of shoots like the bombs into the enemies and then they kind of have a delayed explosion. I really like that one. That was pretty cool. I haven't came across it in a while, but like the first time I downloaded the update and tried it, that was like the first gun I got and I was really stoked. Haven't came across it in a while, but I did really like that one. Can I buy that? Nope. Only 10 gold. Only 10 gold. Also an idea for maybe some environmental obstacles you know, keep the same square. I really like these blocks, but maybe have like a hole in the middle and like light to shine out of it. So like when you're playing on like the perfect dark mode and everything's dark, you know, you come across a room and there's just like light illuminating from this block of stone. I think it'd be cool. I don't know. Might add a little bit to the level, or like, you know, a round circle where there's just light coming through it. I like light. I like seeing light in games. Zyron the gamer, how you doing, Zyron? How's it going, man? We're doing good. Just trying out the new update for Darkest Depths. By the way, guys, if you want to get this game yourself, it's only $10 on Steam. I don't know if I have the link in the description, but just type in Darkest Depths. You can pick it up. A lot of fun. Constantly being updated. One-man development team. The developer's actually watching right now. His name's Kyle Gilmore. He's in the chat. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel if you want to see some gameplay and kind of behind-the-scenes look at how the game's being made. I like it. I definitely think it's worth $10. Okay. It'll be 30% off in the Halloween sale. Oh, nice. So if you want to get it for even cheaper, it's going to be even cheaper soon, but you know, $10 isn't going to break the bank. I put about 10 hours into this game on my account, probably another 2.5 on my brother's account. It's still in early access, so it's not finished, still in development. But the developer does take a lot of the feedback from the players. And sometimes they're good ideas, sometimes they're not so great ideas. But he puts them in the game sometimes, tries them out. Like this cool flashlight. I harassed him for the longest time to put this flashlight in. And I don't even know if anybody else likes the flashlight, but it's still like my favorite thing in the game. So I'm really happy about that because I love playing on the perfect dark mode, which is obviously darker. But then you got your little flashlight. Zyron, there isn't a story in game yet because I'm trying to get all the base of the game finished. Makes sense. Makes sense. The thing is, the gameplay is fun. So, you know, you can always add story later. But the gameplay as it is right now, pretty dope. And again, it's a work in progress. One-man development team. But this is all made by one person. Which, you know, that alone is pretty impressive. Let me just grab all these orbs real quick. I love these rolling logs with the spikes in them. I don't know how hard it would be to like add those rolling spike logs, like to have them move. But I think it'd be kind of cool if some of them moved. Like for example, you could even have like one kind of roll up and down this incline here in some levels. Or in like the long hallway levels where they have those spikes kind of throughout them, if they like went up and down. Because right now I think there's some hallways where they're kind of static and they just kind of roll like this. But if they kind of moved up and down and you know rolled, I think that would really add to the mechanic where you can like kind of sprint jump because you kind of have to time it right and sprint. But yeah, if they could move up and down, that'd be pretty cool. Darth Plagueis, look who's back. How you doing, Darth Plagueis? That is badass, though. One-man team. Yeah, man. Like I said, guys, Kyle Gilmore, he's watching right now. He's in the chat. Click on his YouTube channel. I don't know if you know, but the bounce gun does extreme amount of more damage for each bounce. I typically shoot the ground in front of the enemy that shoot. Oh, so the more it bounces, the more damage it does. Interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that. Let me go and pick up. There it is. Bounce gun. So like first bounce, it'll do more damage. Second bounce does more damage. Third bounce does more damage. That type of thing. Interesting. I don't know how hard it would be to do. But if like on each bounce, if it changed color, that might be an easy way to give an indication that it's doing more damage. Again, that could be really hard to do. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't realize that like it does more damage after it bounces. 4 in the current build, but 5 bosses as of next update. They're nice. So there's 4 bosses right now. Okay. And yeah, Zyron, there are bosses. I'm just so bad at this game that I very rarely get to a boss, but there are bosses in the game. So let me see if I can make it far enough to actually find a boss. I'm going to try to concentrate. Let me take these dudes out. I like the fact that these, like the secondary fire for the bounce gun, like it kind of moves a little bit slower, because when you're trying to take out the mages and stuff, you kind of have to lead the target to get it to, you know, kind of hit them in time, because they kind of sway back and forth. So I really like that these go a little bit slower than the actual main fire button. I think that adds a lot. Okay, so let's go through this door. Hello, buddy. Got a mage right here. So now that I know that it does a little bit more damage after it bounces, I might try to use that to my advantage now. But see, like, if these things kind of moved up and down, I think that would be really, really nice. Like, even maybe, like, you know, have some more, like, some thicker ones, and then, like, maybe have some smaller ones as well. Like, kind of vary that up, and then have them kind of move in different sequences. Can you switch from first person to third person? No, it's only for first person. Only first person right now. Not yet, but add that after actually make the player model Zyron. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's go through here. Take out these guys. Go bam, 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 bam. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Pick up all these, because I like getting my experience. And I think Kyle said in the next update, or, well, an upcoming update, that once you kind of level up, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you see that level. Like right now when you level up, it doesn't really, well, you might do more damage when it levels up, but I think Kyle said that once you hit that level up, like a splash screen will kind of come up, and there'll be like 3 different perks you can pick from. Like you can pick one of 3 perks. Something along those lines. I don't know if it'll be in the next update, but I think Kyle said he was going to be in an update at some point. But it doesn't do that at the moment. But I'm looking forward to that when it does happen. And then these little things here, let me take out these guys real quick. These little, that's energy. Okay. So, let me kill this dude. Maybe. But these things here, you can use the coins you're picking up. It tells you the coins you have in the left bottom corner. But I got 28. No, actually, I got 44. These cost 28. You can get those. And then these will give you special upgrades. Health from kills. So now, you'll actually get a little bit of health every time you kill an enemy. I think that's how it works. What's your thoughts on Blizzard action recently? I think Blizzard just wants a lot of money. And they don't really care about their morals or whatever. They just want as much money as they can get. Their business, I suppose. But, yeah. I think Blizzard is kind of stupid. Anyway, okay, Cal says you get 5 health and 1 more damage every level in the current build. In the development build, next update, every level will bring up the screen where you select, nice, where you select upgrades. Looking forward to that. I am going to die again. I'm really trying to make it to, like, to get to a boss. Because I want to show you what some of the bosses look like. I probably got about 12 hours of playtime in this game, and I've yet to beat the game yet. Because I'm just bad. In my defense, though, this game can get pretty crazy. Let me buy another upgrade if I can. What do we got? Second life. Oh, buddy. All right. Now maybe if I die, I won't actually die. Let's go through here. I still think a triangle would be kind of cool instead of that circle thing. I think like a glowing triangle would be cool. But I don't know, that's just me. Let's see. Okay, let's go through here. Remember, guys, if you're having fun, hit that like button. Helps me out. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, hit the little bell icon. Then every time I stream something or update something, or like vlog something, every time I upload or stream, you'll get a little notification on your phone if you hit that little bell icon. So make sure you do that. Unless you don't want to get updated, then you don't have to. But you know, just throwing it out there. Okay, so I think we went backward for a second. We're gonna go down here. I'm gonna buy some more stuff because we're gonna get our character. Okay, again, I'm not a big fan of this ice shard thing that kind of just goes around a circle. It just distracts me. Get that chest. You're in the free chest room. Oh, was that a free chest? Yeah. Was that a free chest or did I have to pay for that? I didn't. So are these things called chests? I guess it is kind of a chest. I always call them like obelisks. But I guess it is a chest. Okay, we're gonna go through here. Have we been in this room before? I don't know if we have. Oh, here's. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Let me take out these dudes real quick. Take out these dudes. Grab this. I need more coins. Okay. I need more coins. Okay, all right. Still don't got enough. All right, we're going to keep moving then. Take this dude out. My bouncy grenades. Nice. Why do you keep getting the same room? It's not, I think I'm just going backwards. There we go. Take these dudes out. I'm going to die. Oh, wait, I got some life. I think I probably died and it gave me that second life there. That's probably what happened. These mages actually slow you down, too. Oh, my God. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Grab the health. Did I kill him? I think we killed them all. Oh, Lord. No, wait. That's the same. That's the room we were just in. I think we're going this way. And the cool thing about this game is the movement system. Like you can double jump, and depending on the upgrade you get, sometimes I think you can jump up to 5 times. Plus, you can kind of sprint in midair, so you can just kind of, you know, it's got that cool movement system where you don't even have to touch the ground a lot of the time, which is really nice. Feels really, really good. And also wall run a little bit. You can kind of wall run. Okay, this is gonna be probably a room filled with a lot of baddies. Take them out real quick. I'm going to try to use that bounce mechanic whenever I can to kind of get that extra damage. Because I was not aware of that before. During, just start developing, get Unreal Engine. Oh, 10, you can get up to 10 jumps. Nice. Okay, can I grab this? Yes, I can. What do we got? Okay, we got boom boots. So now whenever I jump, it leaves a little explosion behind me. So every time I hit that space button, it'll put down like a floating bomb or something. And it'll make like a little explosion. And I'm pretty sure that explosion does damage. Yep, I think so. I think it does damage to enemies. So that's pretty cool. Okay, this might be a big boss. Is this our first big boss? Yep, okay. Okay, this one's called the Seer. Basically a giant eyeball looking thing. I'm gonna try to bounce them. Bounce them, bounce them, bounce them, bounce them. Those big ones bounce, the big ones don't bounce. Okay. I'm going to die. Grab some health. Let me just back up a little bit. Trying to get the bounce damage. I think we're about at the same health. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, buddy. Did I kill it? Okay, we killed it. Still got some of his minions. Oh, God. What just... Whoa. Okay, thought I fell through the floor for a second. Maybe I did. Okay, we got that. Is this the one we came through? No. I think we got to go through this door. That was one of the bosses. Kind of a giant eyeball. Is this the way we came from? I think we're going in the right direction. No, wait. This might have been the way we... Yeah, we came from this way. Let's go back this way. Do you need a super expensive PC? Not... Well, oh, to run this game? I'm not to run this game. This game runs pretty well. If you're talking about Unreal Engine, Cal says no. Okay. I think we got to go through that door. But first, I'm going to grab this upgrade, which gives us some more energy. Energy upgrade. Free chest. Don't mind if I do. Explosive ghoul. Dead enemies have a chance to spawn a seeker missile. All right. That could come in handy. Let's keep moving. Again, would love to see some enemies on the ceiling. Some like spider type things or something. Take out the mage guy first. All right. Oh, cool, buddy. Need more coins for that. This game can get pretty hectic pretty fast. Okay, so which way do we go? I think maybe through this door. Maybe through this door. We're going to give it a shot. Is this the one we came through? That's okay. We came through this one. So wrong door. The door up here. Also, I don't know, Kyle, if you've thought about putting like a sprint button into the game. I mean, I guess the jump sprint kind of works in the same way. But being able to run a little faster would be cool too. I don't know if you've thought about it. But, you know, having the ability to sprint would be interesting. Now I just got Unreal Engine 4 and look up some beginner tutorials. It's taken me years of development and modeling to get to this point. But the sooner you start, the better you'll get. Good advice. Okay, I got turned around again. I think that's the door we came through. So I think we're going this way. You can add a sprint. Sweet. Yeah, a sprint would be cool. Nope, same door. And again, once you get the light thing figured out with the doors, it could really come in handy. Because like you've been watching right now, it kind of gets confusing. Like if that was a red door, I guess that would mean I haven't gone through it yet. And if it was a green door, that would mean I have already been in that room. Something like that. So this has got to be the right door. Pretty sure. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Take them out. Oh, Lord. Like the death sounds. Okay, let's go up through here. I think we missed the last jump. Try it again. Did we do it? I think we did it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Trying to get close and use my blast boots. Dang it, I died. Lifetime gold. I think we got a little bit more lifetime gold. My score was 3,440 kills, golds. And I think Cal said he eventually wants to put a leaderboard, which will help increase replayability too. Yeah, I think a sprint would help. Would help with movement and everything. Let's try it again. And then it randomly generates a dungeon. We got ourselves the Seeker Missile this time. We're going to go with the Perfect Dark and use our flashlight. Hello! Goodbye. Okay. Love me those pots. Where's that? There he is. And I'm almost dead already. That's what I get for looking for pots and not paying attention to where the enemies are. All right, buddy. Did I kill all of them? Pretty sure. We got 15 coins. Not enough. Not enough. Oh, I really like these rooms too, where it's like a spiral staircase. Sometimes you start at the bottom of the room and work your way up. Sometimes you start at the top and work your way down. You can just drop to the very bottom, but then you have all those enemies that kind of jump down on you. Take them out, buddy. Okay, I'm out of ammo on that. You recharge your energy for your secondary fire button by using your primary gun, which I still feel is a little complicated, but just my opinion. Grab this. Where's the door? Here it is. Take out these big dudes with the rocks. And I'm dead. Figuring out the leaderboards has been a pain because using Steam only lets me show friends. I've got to figure out how to PHP leaderboards on website. Nice. Makes sense. Keep calm. Is it okay with you if I tell Kyle my name idea? For sure, man. I can add more blue orbs. What do the blue orbs do? Oh, the blue orbs, they give you energy, right? No, wait. Blue orbs give you secondary energy? Yeah, secondary energy. Okay, that makes sense. That would make sense. Also, with the new shoulder mortars, I still think that they should have limited ammo, but you should be able to select when you want to fire that ammo. Because right now, when you have the shoulder cannons, they just fire, constantly. They don't run out. I think they would feel more powerful and feel more useful if it had limited ammo and you could only, like, say it has like 20 shots, but you would be able to select when you fired them, so you could kind of either save it for a boss or save it for, a harder type of enemy. But then after that ammo is gone, they disappear. I think that would be a better way to go about it, instead of just constantly having them stay with you as soon as you unlock them. But I mean, that's just me. Okay, so we're gonna grab this again. And let's try to kill some baddies. Also, man, these blocks, these cubes will look really cool with some light coming out of them. I'm just saying, with some light. Oh my god, and I'm dead. That's how bad I suck at this game. Okay. And again, guys, if you want to check this game out, $10 on Steam. Gonna be going on sale around Halloween. But I think $10 is still a good price. If you want to join the Discord, there might be a Discord link on the Steam page. I can't remember how I joined the Discord. But the Discord is really cool because it's a good place to give feedback on the game. So if you do end up buying it, you can kind of give feedback on ideas to put in the game or kind of glitches you've come across. Or, just pretty much you can talk about anything about the game. but I'm on the Discord a lot. It's probably my most used Discord channel. I'm always in there harassing Kyle with different ideas. I'm like, put this in the game, put this in the game, put this in the game. And then everybody else is like, dude, he's like one guy, bro. It's like, give him a break. I'm like, but this would be cool. I always forget that it's just Kyle doing all this. Okay, let's take out these dudes. And I'm dead again. Okay. I need to pay attention. I need to pay attention. Grab the secret gun. And so basically, the random weapon spawns here. As long as you've unlocked the weapon, it has a chance of randomly spawning here to begin the game with. And the secondary thing here, this is how you change the visual modifiers. So basically the different filters. You got default, cell shaded, kind of old school, kind of pixelated look. Got autumn, comic book, bold, natural dark, and then you got perfect dark. In perfect dark, you're probably going to want to use your flashlight, and you get that on by hitting the tab button. Because if you don't play with your flashlight when you're playing on this filter, you're going to have some trouble. But this is definitely the most challenging because it's dark. It's perfect dark. Okay, let's kill some baddies. Let's kill some baddies. Oh, Lord. Also, I think I suggested this, but like having things throughout the level, like more destructible items like these pots, like when you break these pots, sometimes they'll have coins in them. But I think having more of those destructible things, like either putting like crystals or some type of like these crystals, like if you shoot those, having them like break apart and them have coins in them, or, you know, something on the ceiling, or like, you know, like lights or something that you can just kind of shoot when you're not shooting enemies. So you can kind of just loot the level, kind of shoot things on the ceiling, and then they'll like drop coins for you to pick up. I think just adding a lot of different things that you can shoot and, you know, more destructible items would be fun. And it would kind of increase the play time, because you're not just trying to kill the enemies, you're also trying to get the highest score and the most coins so you can get more upgrades. So putting more of those like things to break open and like little chests and whatnot, I think that would add a lot. Just my opinion. I don't know. Might be the only one that thinks that, but I think it would be cool. So let's go this way. I still like the idea of this beam, this light bar being on the front, but I'm going to take your word for it that with the new update, it's going to look more illuminated somehow. I want to make everything destructible eventually, but I'm waiting on the new Unreal Engine 4 destruction system. Okay. Makes sense. We got ourselves a little mage here, and I'm out of the good ammo. Okay. All right. Back it up, buddy. Oh. Yeah, now I got the good one. Now I got the good one. Oh, and I'm out. Okay. That missile launcher takes up so much of that energy. It's like you get maybe 2 shots from it. And dead again. The current one is too much on performance. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's go to the main menu real quick. You got your settings. I know the audio, it says these features are not implemented yet. I don't know how soon you're going to be able to adjust the audio. But I tried listening to like a podcast the other day in the background, and it wasn't really possible because I tried turning down the master volume, but it didn't really do anything. I know that's probably not a top priority, but, and I know you're working on it because, you know, obviously you said, you know, it says not implemented yet, but I'll be happy when that actually works. You got your different video options. I limit it to 60 frames a second because I think 60 is good enough, but you can bump it all the way up to 90. I like 60 because I can't really tell the difference. And you got your different settings here. I put everything on medium because I stream from the same computer I play on. So this game can look better. It's just I put it on medium because I don't want my computer to explode. because I have had it shut down a couple times before when I'm playing games, even, you know, smaller indie games like this one. So I usually put things at medium. But so whenever you're watching one of my streams, chances are the game looks better than it actually looks on my stream because I stream at a lower bit rate, and there's a lot of variables that go into the way I stream stuff. But yeah, the game can look better than what you're seeing right now. So just throwing that out there. Then you got advanced. I think we already looked at that. View distance, all that jazz. So you got quite a bit of options. Plus you can have controller support. That came with this most recent update if you want to play with the controller. Okay, so we're going to hit the back button. And then the nice thing about this is every time an update hits, you can kind of click on this little button here and it will open up the Steam page and it'll kind of show you what Kyle's changed. There'll be like a little change log, and he keeps the community pretty updated, whether it's on Discord or through the Steam message boards or whatever you want to call it. So that's cool. And then you can hit the play button. It tells you all the different guns you've unlocked so far. I've unlocked all these guns. And then it kind of gives you a brief description of what all the guns do. Your primary guns up here, you always start with that gun, and I've unlocked this one here. Bullets double damage for every bounce. Oh, bullets do double damage for every bounce. It actually tells you. I just never read anything when it comes to video games. Okay, so it actually tells you it does double damage after it bounces. For every bounce. Okay, good to know. Secret rockets track down the first enemy they see, and then it fires 5 bullets in 5 directions. Zyron says, okay, Cal, my game idea is an open 3D world RPG, cartoonish that has playable races, and it has character customization that is not restricted. Interesting. Sounds like a big project. Open world games are pretty intense. Pretty intense sometimes. Okay. And then it's got a tutorial also. So if you ever need help with kind of getting the controls down and all that, there is a tutorial system that you guys can check out. You can change the visual modifiers. Shows you how to do that. Shows you how to pick up the gun, how to switch the gun. Use the scroll wheel to swap guns. Relics hold power. These things hold different power upgrades. And you walk to the door. Space is jump. Shift and air to do your dash thing. So it's a pretty good tutorial. Hold jump while falling into a wall to run. So you can kind of run on the wall a little bit. Do a little wall run. Take these out real quick. Oh, I do got my secondary gun. Okay, and then, yeah, so that's pretty much it for the most part. And then it goes back to the menu. So just a little quick tutorial, which is nice to have. Okay, so I read that comment, read that comment. Okay. Building the dungeon. Too dark? Press the tab button to turn on your flashlight. And I love my flashlight. I love the flashlight. We're going to go with the comic book filter. Where are all the bad guys? Booyah. Let's go. Okay. Let's try to walk our way down this time. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay, all right. My flashlight definitely helps. I like kind of the ragdoll effects when you kill enemies too. They just kind of explode. Do a little ragdoll and then ba-bam. Okay. Go through the door. Ba-bam. All right. Little twerker dudes just kind of twerk at you. If you get too close, Boom. Explode. And the twerking, that's a glitch. Like, they're kind of getting stuck, but they don't normally do that. So, grab those. I got 118 coins already. Bam. Okay. Don't know how I got so many coins. Explosive momentum. So, I think that just means you have a lot of momentum when you hit the dash button. I don't think anything actually explodes. You just have a lot of momentum. Which is fine with me. Okay, alright, alright. Must kill every pot in the game. And I think Kyle said he's eventually going to try to put some achievements, like some Steam achievements into the game. I think I've maybe seen a couple with this new update. So that's cool. One second. I'm going to read your comment. I just want to clear out this room real quick. Oh, buddy. Okay, let's see. It's going to be a similar Skyrim to Skyrim, and the classes are open. There's no restrictions. You can make hybrid builds too, and then it's going to have mod support. Ah. Sounds pretty legit. Health number 5. Okay. All right. Let's go through. No, that's the door we came through. We've been in there already. Like, see how it's kind of dark in there? If, like, there were eyes in there and then just, like, hands reached out and tried to grab you. I think it'd be pretty cool. Okay, so which door? This one. And then this one. You got to take out these spawn towers, or they're just going to keep spawning enemies, which is a no-no. So I try to take those out first. We get this upgrade real quick. All right. But if you happen to get this game, guys, let me know in the comment section. And then you can kind of brag about how high a score you've gotten, or how many bosses you've killed, or if you've beat the game. I have yet to beat the game. But if you do happen to get it, let me know in the comments. Oh, and I'm going to die. Got ourselves a big boy. Did I kill him? I think I did. Oh. Back up, buddy. And I'm dead. My idea won't appeal to the White Knight bullcrap. Difficulty was 6. Dang. I got to 6 that fast? Okay. Guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream because I got to go eat some dinner. But like I said, if you want to check this game out for yourself, go to Steam, type in Darkest Depths. It's $10. It's going to be a little bit cheaper, probably around Halloween. If you want to check out more behind-the-scenes stuff on how it was made and whatnot, go check out Kyle Gilmore's channel. He's in the chat right now. Just click on his name, hit subscribe. If you want to stay up to date with my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon. I got a Twitter, I got a Facebook. I think the links are down in the description. If not, they're on my main channel page somewhere in the top right corner. I sometimes stream on my Facebook page as well, so check that out. I would start on something like Pong, honestly, but eventually work your way up to an open world game. Yeah, open world seems like a big thing to start right out of the gate. Probably want to start with something a little bit smaller. And Zyron says, "Where's the Discord channel?" Let me see if I don't know how you post Discord links, like how you send invites. How would you send an invite? I'm really bad at Discord. How do you share a channel? Oh, wait, create invite. Let me see here. Create an invite. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to try to put it in the chat. Let me see if it'll let me. I'm going to try to post. Okay, so I think I put a link to the Discord in the chat. Kyle says we're creeping up on a year of development. Very nice. And yeah, so I posted the link to the Discord in the chat if you guys want to check that out. Join up. And yeah, check the game out. You can always, like, on Steam, I think there's like a return policy where if you don't like it, you can return it within, as long as you haven't played more than 2 hours and it's in within 7 days. Something. But I think, honestly, $10, you're going to get a lot of replayability. I have almost like 12 hours on this game. I played a lot with every update. It adds a lot more stuff. Kyle is very chatty with all the fans and players, so he doesn't just like leave you hanging. He tries a lot of the ideas people suggest. So it kind of feels like the community is helping build the game, which is really nice. A lot of developers just kind of ignore their fan base, ignore their player base, and they don't give a crap. Kyle is not like that, when I really appreciate that. But yeah, it's always fun to jump in, see what's been changed, see what's been updated, see what's been tweaked, and to kind of see the game be built like over time and see things improve. But yeah, if you want to check out the Discord, links in the description. Like I said, if you want to check it out on Steam, type in Darkest Depths. I might be able to just grab it real quick. Let me, oops, nope, maybe not. I'm going to try to grab copy page URL. I'm going to try to post that in the chat right now. Okay, so I posted a link to the Steam page as well. If you guys want to check it out, click on that link. $10. And yeah, I will catch you in the next stream or next video or next vlog, depending on what I do. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Like it if you liked it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, my name is Adam, and remember, keep calm and game on. Toodles!